Hey guys, just got a little tutorial for you to get into No Red Ink. No Red Ink is an online grammar and writing program that we're going to be using this year. It's something I've used before, but I want to go ahead and make use of it, especially since we're doing distance learning and you guys are at home using your laptops and such. So I'm going to show you how to get there. So if you go to your apps page, just real quick. Now this is my apps page, but if you notice, No Red Ink is not on here. It's not a program the district pays for. It's just something that I've used in the past and especially good for distance learning. So you're not going to find it here. Okay. So if you go to a regular tab, open up a new tab here, and you'll put in No Red Ink. Okay, .com. It's already come up on mine, so go ahead and open this. Okay, and this is the home page. Okay, so you'll come here to sign up, and you are a student. You're not a teacher. If you try to sign up over here, you actually will not allow you to. So just go ahead and come over here to I'm a student. Okay, so there's a class code. Now, there'll be class codes posted in our Google Classroom page. In fact, the link for all your work in No Red Ink will be in your Google Classroom page. So you just click on the link once you get signed up, and it'll take you right to your assignments. It's actually pretty seamless and pretty easy. Okay, so you put your class code in. I'm going to use one. This is one for first period. Excuse me. And they're all kind of weird names. Okay, just make sure that you put it in exactly as it appears. So, and that you only use the class code for your class. So if you're in first period, or you are in fourth period, or you're in sixth period. Okay, so please make sure you do for the class that you're in. If you put it in another one for another class, I have to remove you out of there and then put you in a new class, and it's really a pain. So please make sure you put in it. So you're going to continue here. Okay, now you have a couple of options. Okay, you have a couple of options. You can sign up with Google, which you have a Google account, and it helps if you've already signed into your apps page and you already signed in through Google. Okay, so you can click on that, and usually it works. Like if I click on it, it takes me here, and it's got all of our Google accounts that our family uses. There's Miss Hatch, there's me, and a couple of my kids. So we're gonna go backwards here, maybe. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so we're back here now. I had to pause the video for a second to get back. Kind of push this up a little bit. Okay, so you enter your class code, all right, and you'll continue. Go back to that. Okay, so if you usually can use, most people use Google, but if you don't, you can sign in here. Okay, you can put your you want to make sure you use your real name, guys. No fake names, no pseudonyms. Okay, so let's just put in Steve and Johnson, just a basic name. Okay, then you have a username. So I actually had to sign up for other kids last year, so let's just say Steve J 2020. Okay, and then your password, whatever you want your password to be. Okay, and your email is optional. I would go ahead and put it in. Put your school email in there, because it will actually, in case you lose your password or username, you can get that. What I would do is just write these down. There's nothing sensitive in this account. There's not any personal information. It's just your name. But so no one's, people get into it. But that's up to you. So email's an optional thing. I would do it if I were you. Then it asks for your gender. It asks for that because it's based on your interests. Okay, so if they talk about you, they want to have the right one. So let's just say, Steve, got a male, and then sign up. Okay, all right, so that worked. Okay, it's working. Okay, when you get here, it's going to ask you about your interests. Now, they do this for a reason, because, let's say, for instance, scroll down here. Okay, oh, well, there's The Office. So I like The Office. Okay, and the sentences and work that it gives you will have characters from these particular things that you like. So it's up to you what you like. Gravity Falls is pretty funny. I love Star Wars. Okay. You can also come further down here and they have all kinds of stuff. They've got NASCAR. They've got baseball. They've got historical figures. You want to add that. Hockey players, actors, football, animated characters, pets. Okay. So let's go to U.S. presidents and let's just go down here and let's say, okay, let's get old, Zachary Taylor here. Put him in, okay, and our good friend Thomas Jefferson. So put him in there, and you can always come back up here. It usually asks for about 4 or 5 of these, and sometimes it tells you, okay, that's enough. But if you pick individual people, it takes a little bit more. So let's just come back up here. I like Sherlock Holmes. And it tells you, the bar here shows you how much further you have to go. And I like, let's see, it shouldn't be, it's not going to be this hard. Oh goodness. Let's see. Avengers Endgame. Okay, so you hit continue. Okay. And here's where your assignments will be. Now, right now there are no assignments up, but when you go to your Google Classroom page each week, okay, or each day, you'll see your assignments we posted there. This No Red Ink works seamlessly with Google Classroom. Okay, so you'll click on that link and it'll bring you here. Okay, typically. If not, you can always just log into No Red Ink. When you see there's No Red Ink assignments for you, you can go there, come here and sign in, and all your assignments will be here. Now this is Master Topics, and this is just to work whenever you want. This is not your assignment. Okay, there'll be assignments up here for you to work on. Okay, and that's where you're going to look at it. Now, No Red Ink keeps track of your work, how long you work on things. It shows me where you're strong at and where you might be weak and need some work. So it's actually a pretty good tool for me as a teacher and good practice for you as a student. Okay, to focus in on grammar and writing so we can speak and write more effectively. Okay, so up here you have all your options. You have your settings. You can go back and change your interest. I'm not sure what that does. And then your class that you're in, and then of course you log out. You can get some help if you need it right here. So that's the basics of No Red Ink. It's pretty straightforward. So if you have any questions, please email me. Let me know there's a problem. Don't go a whole week and say, oh, Mr. Hedge, I can't get in. I need to know what the problem is so I can help solve it. Okay? So that'll do that. If you have any questions, again, email me. All right?